I don't know why I said that. But I want to believe that you're well, that your week has been okay and it has been blessed of the Lord. Welcome to our Facebook channel, to our YouTube and Facebook Live. And yes, I hope that what you've been doing has been impacting your life, of course, on a positive note. And today we have a different panel. It's an all-girls affair, as you can see. And these are the Foxfires. Of course, you've seen a couple of them, but they'll be introducing themselves. Myself, I am Millicent Wanjiru. I'll be your host. You're welcome. We'll start from my right.
I'm Phoebe Achia.
All right.
I'm Lillian.
Lillian.
I'm Winnie.
Winnie.
I'm Alice.
All right. So yes, this will be our panel for today, and today we're discussing on an important topic. Even as we try and connect it to the topics that we've been having, we are going to be talking about time management. And while at that, we are going to be speaking on how to do the right thing at the right time, you know? And so we are going to start right away. You know, we're going to do this very fast, and we are going to start as to why, and ask ourselves, why do adolescents waste time? Why are we known as time wasters? And I will start. Allow me to start with Alice.
The reason why adolescents waste time,
Yeah.
they watch movie.
Mm-hmm.
They should.
By watching movies.
By watching
Is that it's not wrong to watch movies. It's not wrong to have your free and leisure time, but doing it extensively. Yani, aduna your time that you should be doing something else, you're still watching movies or a series, you know, but do it in moderation. Sasawa?
Yes.
All right. Winnie?
Yes.
Why do adolescents waste time?
By hanging out with negative people.
Oh, by hanging out with negative people.
Yes.
All right, and so this can be friends, sometimes people you've just met, even in school.
Yes.
I know you've wasted time by hanging out with people that you know you should not be wasting time with. Sindo? Yeah. Hey, mumekubali bwana.
Correct.
Kuna story hapo.
Yeah.
Labda.
All right, Lillian.
Yes. By gossiping.
But hey, well,
Like
The
in
major
school,
one.
Yeah.
you find some small group, people are gossiping there. Even like
Sitting in group discussing people's names.
yeah, and then they're doing it in very harsh tones. I think it's something that we liked to do in high school, especially after you home from maybe half term or even after you've opened school. You know, you have a lot of stories to tell during that time, and at that moment you're wasting your own time and the time of others. Aya, Phoebe?
quarreling over things that are not important.
To vitu tudogo. And as ladies, I thank God that this is an all ladies panel, because am I even lying when I say we
No,
are prone
no,
to fights tudogo? You're fighting over things that you should not even be fighting over. Mtu amekukanyanga, mbona umenikanyanga? Na lazima you must stay there and hold this conversation, mbona umenikanyanga? Right? And with I think gents, it's very hard to find something like that. You know? Ni sisi wasichana tunakwanga na hiyo kasoro, but sisi ni wasichana wa Kristo. Does anyone have something else to add? Yes.
Fighting with others.
Fighting with others. We do not condone violence in this group. We do not condone violence anywhere else. So do not fight with others. So mnaweza ongea, you can talk it out na mwelewane, si ndio? Exactly. Anyone else?
Another thing. Looking things that you misplace.
You looking for things that you've misplaced.
Oh.
All right. Another one. Do you have another one?
Another time.
Sleeping a lot is another thing, especially for us young people. But you know, we came out in school, you come out with this notion that, and I think myself, we were told a lot of this in high school. Wacheni kulala saizi. Mkimaliza form 4 mtalala yenu yote. But that was a lie. Because no, that's not what happens. Sijalala yangu yote. I can promise that. All right. Do we have anyone to add?
Yes.
Are you making empty promises or? Yeah, that's the point. By the way, making empty promises.
Yeah. Lillian,
Attending unnecessary meetings.
unnecessary meeting. Explain what is an unnecessary meeting.
Unaona hiyo meeting, unaenda kwa hiyo meeting na meeting, si unaona vitu mnasema hapo si necessary.
It's necessary. You could have done without it. That's a very good point. Attending unnecessary meetings. If you feel like this meeting haikujengi, it's not helping you, then do away with it. There's no reason for you to be attending. All right, I think that's it. Sindo?
Yes.
All right. Another thing that I would want us to discuss is as to how can we be able to manage time? How can we be able to manage time? Yeah? In as much as we are prone to wasting time, there are ways, there are measures you can take to be able to manage time. Sindio? Where do I start? Anywhere. Niko spontaneous. Lillian.
Yes, we know.
How can I be able to manage time?
Decision making. First, you make your decision.
Be a person. Do you know that there are people who dilly-dally with important decisions? So you're left at a point where you cannot move forward or go back. You're just stagnant because this is a very important decision. Like, should you attend school, like campus, India? So you've not made that decision. But if you said I will attend school, then you start making the necessary preparation to start school. But if you make a decision to not start school, then you you start looking for other alternatives. But if you do not make that decision, you're stagnant up with, or you're still thinking, do I attend school? Do I attend school? So it is important to be decisive. Sasa, make decisions. Winnie?
Yes. Pardon your question.
How can we manage time?
By planning ahead. For example, if you are a student and you know next week utafanya exam, so you have to set your goals by knowing that you want to achieve this grade.
Plan ahead and follow through with that plan that you've made. Sindio?
Yes.
Alice. Self-awareness.
Focus on something. Kama unaenda kulima, hebu focus kwa hiyo kitu. Si unaenda kwa
on something, unakuwa distracted.
Unaenda kwa penye ungefaa uende.
So if you set a goal, be aware of that thing that you set apart. So if you're going to study, don't start doing something else instead of doing what you were supposed to be doing. All right. Lillian,
Yes,
another one. Planning ahead. But focus.
Yes, you should focus on your work and what you want to do. Don't focus on other things that they are doing.
Focus on what you're supposed to be doing. Focus on your decisions. Focus on your goals that you've set. Focus is very important. I will move to Phoebe.
Stop unnecessary quarreling.
Stop unnecessary
Quarreling. Kama kitu si that important yenye mnaweza bishana nayo. Achana nayo.
Yeah, leave it alone. Let it be. It's not a must. I think another thing I would add is, do not be a gate crusher. In that, if you're not invited somewhere, do not go. You know, if and also there are events that we attend last minute, and you know that's that time that you're doing you're using to go to that place, you could have used it for better purposes. Sasawa? Yeah. Do we have anything else to add?
Yes. Do not multitask. Yani ukijua unaenda kufanya exam this week, but the same week unapiga story mambo ya boyfriend. Focus on one thing first. Yes.
Do not multitask. And even though they say that ladies are very good at multitasking, I think there are some things that you do not play with. Sindio?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some things you do not play with. So focus on one thing. Do not focus so much on multitasking, but focus on that one important thing, and then maybe when you do not have a very important thing to do, you can multitask. Sasa sawa. Alice, niliona usema you have something to add.
Nilikuwa nataka kusema hiyo planning lakini washasema.
Alright.
Self-motivation. One should motivate him or herself.
It is good to be your own hype man, you know. See kila mtu, you know, not everyone will be in your corner cheering you on. Hey, Alice, you're doing great. Winnie, you're doing great. But you have to be that person for yourself. If you feel like you cannot do this thing and you know very well that you're capable of doing it, motivate yourself towards that goal. Sawa? Phoebe.
Not attending unnecessary meeting. Ukijua mtu akusaidii, achana na yeye. Unajua group haikusaidii, achana nayo.
Block. Sindio?
Yes.
Block. And so now we are going to move on to effects of good time management. But before we do that, we are going to play a game of charades. And in this game, I have 4 papers right here, and I'm going to pass them around, and whatever they pick, they have to, the paper that they pick has a name written on it, and so what they have to do is act out the name, but the rest of the team will be trying to guess what that name or that object is. Sawa?
Yes.
Alright, so
Yeah.
pick it up. Pick one.
Mimi mkimaliza.
One at a time.
Hii kubwa bana.
It's mine.
And don't show anyone. Do it secretively.
Na yako iko wapi?
I'm the one who's written it. Mimi nimeiandika kwa hivyo sasa siwezi guess kitu nimeandika.
So,
Alright. Okay.
Mm.
Who wants to start? Am I pick randomly?
Obvious.
Pick.
I
Obvious.
pick
Alice.
Lillian.
Yes.
Start.
Alright, think
Can I
about it.
start?
Alice start.
Samaki. Mana.
Conductor. Alright, if it's capable, don't stand because your whole frame will not be there.
To start.
Yes, so you can start, Alice.
Yeah.
Conductor.
Manamba.
No, conductor, right? Alright, who wants to go next? Ama we just follow.
You just
Alright.
follow like that.
Winnie?
Hata nilisema tu
Samaki.
mianda. Mlikao mlisoma nini? Social.
No, you're not supposed to use your words.
Mianda. I'm sorry.
Mianda.
Snake.
River ina mianda.
Correct.
Lillian?
What?
Makani.
Doctor. Doctor. Love. Flower. Yeah.
How did you know? I almost said sunshine. The sun. The stars. Stars. Alright, so very good. I think you've taken, I thought those were hard ones. Imagine nilifikiria ni ngumu hamtaweza. Imagine. Did you copy?
Chepe bana.
No.
Chepe.
No. We do manage our time on games.
Hey, but then you did because I thought this would take some time, but it hasn't. Kudos to you. And so we move to effects of managing time properly. Sindio?
Yes.
Because we say time wasted,
Never be recovered.
time wasted.
Shall never be recovered.
All right. And who wants to go first?
Hi.
Hey, Alice. Alice is
Alice.
very fast. Hey.
Okay. Time management will help us to set and achieve our goals.
Very good. Set achievable goals and also be able to achieve those goals themselves, you know. Because you know what I can do during this time, what I can do, and what I cannot be able to do during these times, you know. So you set goals appropriately. Sasawa. Aya. We move on. Aish. No, we move on. Yeah. This has become very common, so we'll do this.
Less stress and anxiety.
Less stress and anxiety. Do you want to explain that?
Sasa ukimanage your time well, hautakuwa na stress ya weti. Hichi kitu tutafanya saa ngapi?
Exactly, because you know when you're supposed to be doing it, sindio?
Eh.
So you're less stressed about what you should be doing at that moment, sindio?
Yes.
Lilo.
Yes, remain focused and do successful in what things. Yani,
Remain focused. You always remain focused on your goals, yeah, right? You always focused on what you're supposed to be doing because you know what you're supposed to be doing. Sindio?
Yes.
We say do the right thing
At the
At the
right
right
time.
time, at the right place.
in the right manner.
With
Do
the right people.
Hey. Ati, do
The right thing. At the right time.
right manner.
with the right people. Yeah, very good. And yes, win.
Yes.
Yes.
Sijasoma hata ilikimbia. I think all points wao wamesema zote like I think to boost our confidence.
Yes. To boost our confidence. You're sure about what you're doing.
Yes.
Ufanyi na wasiwasi. Should I really be doing this? No, you're sure and you're confident that this is exactly what I am supposed to be doing at this particular time. You know, so being good time managers helps us, yeah, to be confident in our capabilities. You know.
Yes.
Tumerudi kwake.
Okay. Point number 1 is better communication.
Better communication. And I think the best way to explain that will be, hypothetically, Mimi as a public speaker, I've gone to a school, right? And I know I have planned out my work very well. I have planned out my points very, very well. If I follow those points the way I had made them, then that means I will not be repeating myself over and over and over. Sindio? And I will not be confused. So after this nilikuwa niseme nini, but because I have already planned out my work, I know what I'm supposed to be talking about. All right. And so yes, in this Foxfire Youth program, right? Keeping in mind that there are times you've had to go out to school very early, and as early as 6, sindio?
Yeah.
Yeah, very early, and also do various activities together as a group. I know you because I have been there and I've seen you waste time, but do you want to tell us of a story where you wasted time? You are not very good time managers. Time has been set. Each time though you're supposed to be going out for, what is this called? Not Sifanki. For school ministry or even go for PE. See, it was 6, but some of you do not even wake up. No, sis, these are very good children of Christ. See how, siongele how. But of course, there are times that we've wasted times, you know.
Like today, at least wasted time
Yay.
in a class.
Yeah.
Teaching for how many hours?
That's true.
So you're supposed to come out at a particular time, but you didn't.
Yeah.
You can extend.
Yeah.
Why?
Reason why ni extend
Class ilikuwa tamu.
ilikuwa tamu, alafu watoto walikuwa wanataka tuchape
Elaborate
photo, alafu ni
Elaborate
dance
neno la
nao
Mungu.
niwaweke
Kuna
wimbo.
wimbo ingine wanapenda sasa
Everything
download
is-
jana tukaenda nayo. Sasa
Everything is
kila mtu na time.
Everything is
Yeah, that's
Sasa hiyo
sasa ilibidi ni waste time
Yeah.
because Bell nayo walisha ring, imagine nilikuwa nasikia nayo Bell walisha ring, but watoto huwezi ukitoka hapa wote wameko
Walks around. All right, but I think that as long as you did what was you went there to do, no. But sinini ya kwanza na ya mwisho, you won't do it again, no. Manage your time. Say I will teach for this long, and then for the last 2-3 minutes I will let them listen to this song that they love. No. See, how have you wasted time? And I know you have. Don't say you have not.
I'm not a time waster.
Twister.
Oh,
Have you been late for school ministry to come to the van?
I'm not.
Right? It's very good that you believe in yourself. Lillian?
Yes.
When was that?
Yesterday.
What happened?
Yesterday, I refused to go to Hembolmon. Yes.
Why did
Why?
you refuse?
Because the people that we are going to meet there, they are the same
People.
students. We are
Negative.
the students. They are getting saved every day, every time. So we refuse the same topic.
Na wako na negative nini perspective kuwahusu mkishafika tu hapo.
Wamerudi tena.
Na tena na tena.
Na tena na tena.
Students.
Na tena wamerudi tu na njele.
Oh, okay. Hi, but you didn't go. Hi, Phoebe. How have you wasted time?
Usingizi.
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 Sleep. This
Totally.
she supports that point very much.
Yeah.
Hadi high school ilikuwa tu hivyo.
Totally.
Hata mimi sijui chenye imeniingia
But I think even as we're teaching others on how to manage time, we should
Punguzeni
also ourselves
usingizi.
be good time managers. You know?
Yeah.
Tupunguze usingizi.
Hata mimi
I know
siwezi
it is hard,
napunguza.
but punguza usingizi. She has said she has never been a time waster. And I think we've covered yours. You know?
Yes.
Alright, so that has been us today. Thank you so much for keeping us company. Let us meet again next week, same time, same place, for even more exciting content. Have a good evening and goodbye.
Bye.